bulb breaks while it is still in the socket. The handyman shows us his remedy for that.
I was over at a friend of mine's house, and they asked me to take the light bulb out of a fixture. And as soon as I twisted a little bit, it busted right off in my hand. That's a nightmare situation because you've got all this sharp shards up in there, and you're not sure if the bulb is dead or alive or if you're going to get shocked. And first thing that I will do is make sure that the light switch is off, already, or the circuitry if I have to go out there, and make sure that it's off. The reason that this is happening is the sheer flow of power and heat through that fixture causes it to corrode. So I called my friend down at John R. Lumber, Ken, and he said a good way to get those out of there, because people talk about breaking a potato in half and putting it up in there, is to use a paint stir stick, just a regular paint stir stick, and we'll just shave the end a little bit, carve it with your razor knife, and perhaps put on some safety glasses because you got some little shards up in there and things, to where we can just wedge this piece in here and, yep, carefully twist that out of there. See, now it'll keep you safe from electric shock also because of the wood. Oops, you gotta be a little careful. Sometimes it'll take a little bit of jimmying, but you can get it out of there safely and intact. You know, watch that you don't get glass shards and things in your eyes. And what I'd like to recommend, when you go to put in a new bulb, especially when you're outside and you've got like flood bulbs outside, because they tend to get corroded a little bit more, I'm recommending to grease them up. Now this is specific from the hardware store, specific grease for electrical connections to keep those corrosions down and to keep a cooler flow. I'll grease the heck out of it. Now you can just use regular Vaseline, but this will help to keep your bulb from getting stuck in there again, because that's the whole idea. You should be able to grab the bulb and you can just grease it all up there real good. And that'll help to keep your bulb from getting corroded in there. It'll make a better connection. It'll be a cooler joint. And come back and test it. Voila, we've got that bulb changed. So if your wife asks you or a friend asks you to come over and change a bulb, or they've got a broken base in a socket, always remember the paint stir stick. And thanks a lot, Ken, from John R. Lumber, because he's really the guy that gave us the tip. For the News Beat Saturday, stay safe around electricity, I'm Dale Cranston.
Now, if you have a question or a problem you need help with, you can write Dale right here at WDIV, the address 550 West Lafayette, Detroit, 48226. If Dale answers your question on the air, you get a T-shirt.